and security practice, and I also manage the IT security appliance tracker. But tonight we're going to talk about IoT, as we have a report that just came out on Monday, I believe. So for IoT vendors and manufacturers, we believe there are three main issues that they need to talk about to their customers. So the first is around data, and with the huge amount of data that's just been generated and going through the network, that has created a lot of security and privacy concerns. So what the customers really want is to understand how they can be secure, where the data is going, who sees the data, and who accesses the data. The second point is around standards and interoperability. So many of the technologies that compose the Internet of Things are still now immature, and they really need to evolve to reach full interoperability over the different markets. And we believe that for full deployment, it is very important to use policies and standards to reach a good IoT development in the future. The next one is around verticals. So IoT in general is a very vertically split market, and also the security needs might be very similar from one vertical to another. There are technological aspects that need to be very specific between these verticals. So let's have a look at the verticals, and those are the main ones. And we believe that there will be three verticals that will really become the most important when talking about security, being the services, the consumer market, and infrastructure. So, for example, services, we believe that transportation will be a very important development. Then security, vulnerability will come most likely from external threats, and that can be especially true for transportation around railway, public transport like coaches, but especially for air transportation. The second is consumer, and there the security breaches will be completely different and maybe not, I would say, as important, but it is important for the consumer. And this one will be centric around privacy, as it is a vertical that is led by people, so they're really aware of their privacy. And the main sub-markets will be around wearables, health monitoring, home automation, and of course the connected car. Around infrastructure, we believe the main opportunity will be around smart readers for electricity or such and such. And there the interesting thing is that there will be a lot of data that will be generated, but it has to be transported around really long ways, and with sensors that will be spread out around very wide geographies, and often will be implemented in remote areas. So, for me, the three success factors. So the first one will be around strengthening customer care. And IoT, we see security is still the number one inhibitor to IoT adoption. So really, vendors need to speak to their customers at all levels during the IoT deployment, and even before, during the IoT planning. The second one is about working together. So that's around standards and interoperability, as we talked about. There are many people that are involved, from the sensors and hardware manufacturers to the software vendors, IoT platform players, and of course the security vendors and the services. So for IoT to work, all these different vendors need to work together, and this is important to do. So to prosper, there needs to be a full breadth and end-to-end solution that will be put in place. The third one is to mandate and differentiate security policies. And by that we mean that it's important to set policies different around verticals, but within the same vertical there will be different use cases, and these use cases will need separate skills and policies to be set in place. So it will be interesting to see which use case grows and in the future, and will set will be needed. So that's when the security policies will be need to evolve and be